Hello, subscribers, patrons, family, fans, followers, supporters, and generally anybody who happens to stumble across my videos. This is Johnston Blackhorse, and I welcome you to another How to Art session with me. And this one is titled How to Art Drawing Cartoony Faces, I guess. Pretty much because I'm more or less out of ideas of what to tutor you people on what to draw. But oh shoot, I got a message on one of my many things. Oh sweet. Hold on. Got to respond to this guy. All right. So I haven't had any suggestions on what to cover on these how to draw or how to art sessions. So I'm pretty much just grasping at straws here, just figuring them up more or less last minute because it's been a while since I've gotten a suggestion. So I'm just gonna do a little how to art, how to draw cartoony faces or something like that. So first things first, to learn how to art or draw cartoony faces, you have to have a small plate of potato salad. This is a very crucial step. It requires potato salad. Actually, these are just like leftovers from dinner, so it's not that crucial. Put that to the side. Second step, put your potato salad to the side. And oh, and before I get started, if you want to support these how to art videos and my sketchbook tours and some of my other digital drawing live streams, I do have a Patreon account, so you can go check it out. If Patreon's not your thing, I also have a GoFundMe, and check out my autobiographical blog, Johnston Blackhorse, the one and only .blogspot.com. And I'm also a member of DeviantArt, Fur Affinity, and Ink Bunny. So if you're a member of any of those sites, you can start watching me and following me. Send me a comment, a note, or a message. Just let me know how I'm doing, or just send me a request or a suggestion of any sort. And yeah, and please like and share this video, and hit that subscribe button and that notification bell if you want to be notified of whenever I'm doing any one of these videos. So anyway, without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Right now, I have Photoshop, but you don't need Photoshop in order to draw this stuff. You can draw this stuff on paper. And right now, when drawing cartoony faces, it all somewhat depends on what kind of cartoony face you want to draw. But if you're just getting started, you want to practice by just making a whole assortment of perhaps different shaped faces. So I'm just gonna start throwing together just different shaped heads. And just draw just sketch out a bunch of different different somewhat elliptical or oblong shapes, and just start drawing some faces in there. Usually how I like to get started is like drawing like the vertical line which divides the left and right side of the face, just to get a sense of where that face is pointing. And a lot of the time I'll go with a 3/4 view, and it, going with the 3/4 view kind of gives you um, a rough idea of the side view and the front view of a character's face. And then going in with the horizontal line where the eyes will sit, like you can either do that just right down the middle of the face, or you can actually go anywhere, like depending on what type of cartoony character that you want to draw. So since this is just more or less a made-up character, it doesn't have to follow any set rules or guidelines. I'm just gonna make it very low. Throw in some eye holes. So right now, just threw in a couple of eye holes, pupils, just really simple like eyebrows, just to kind of give them somewhat of an expression, and um, a wide nose and a little mouth here. So not only you're like drawing a character, but you're drawing like a character with an expression. I'm gonna go ahead and like throw in a little bit of hair. Why not? So that's one little character done. Moving along, here we got a wide circular head. So I'm gonna put this 3/4 mark like right there. And this time around, just draw this horizontal line a little higher. And go ahead and give this guy somewhat of a, he's got a double chin going on here. Throw an ear on the side of his head. Throw in a little bit of hair. Maybe I'll give him some more hair. That just looks like a little hair piece. Give him some sideburns too. Why don't we go ahead and give him a goatee? A little bit of a mustache. Yeah. Bring the lower eyelids of his eyes up a little more, kind of give more of an impression that he's smiling. It seems like quite the jovial fellow. And draw a shirt collar right there. Not much of a neck going on. And there we have just another simple cartoony face. Pretty easy. Now here we have It could be like just two um, elliptical shapes thrown together. Let me just define that a little more. And with this, it kind of determines like where this guy's facing. So I'll go ahead and just do the vertical line right there, and just cut that horizontal line pretty much where these two ellipses meet. Just go ahead and erase part of that. All right. Two half circles for his eyes, just because I want to give this guy somewhat of a more serious face. Give him some thick eyebrows, pupils right there, little bit of a bulbous nose. And since he looks somewhat disgruntled, just give him somewhat of a frowny face. There we go. That's the one. That's the one. Throw an ear in there. And give him some hair. And since he looks so disgruntled, like gonna go ahead and just hike his shoulders up a bit, just because gives him that impression that he's just really tense. He's got really tense shoulders, like just all that stress is building up in there. So that's just another simple cartoony face. And here have somewhat of a very squarish head, so um, get the impression that it's gonna have somewhat of a just a really thick jaw and whatever. So let me see. Go ahead and have this guy facing that way. And go ahead and give him those squinty eyes. Give him a bit of a nose with a really pronounced, what is this part? The bridge, I assume. Got a really big toothy grin here. There we go. Kind of pulling these cheeks, give him that smile. Oh, it's Cal Locken. What's up, Cal? Give him some ears with a somewhat of a pronounced earlobe right here. And since this guy has such a square head, I'm gonna go ahead and just give him somewhat of a really clean haircut. And since he has such a pronounced jawline, I'm going to go ahead and give him that little, somewhat of a butt chin, like a chin with a dimple at the end of it. There we go. So there we have 4 little cartoony characters already drawn up. And once you do, go ahead and give yourself a little pat in the back by having some more potato salad. Now, is a potato salad crucial to learning how to draw? No, but you can get some if you want to. But you're going to have to get some of your own because this is my potato salad. And it's gone. Hmm. Back to drawing. All right. Now we have Cal Larkin says, I should share. Well, next time I have potato salad, I'll send you some in the mail. Ugh, gross. By the time it gets to you, it's going to be all stanky and rotten. But sharing is caring. Okay, so since this is a pretty interesting, like downward shaped triangular face. Oh, sweet. Awesome. Cal Larkin got his auction winning, he tells me. So since this face is somewhat pointy, I'm going to go ahead and draw this face as somewhat of a mischievous, no good Nick type character, a ne'er-do-well. And to start that off, I'm going to go ahead and just start off with the eyebrows instead of the eyes. And give him a really pointy hook nose. And he's got to have this like devilish grin. Yeah. Yeah. Give him a bit of pointy ears too. Give him some somewhat slick back hair. Oh, Skullhead's here. Hey. Oh, mutton chops. Cal Larkin suggested mutton chops. Hells yeah, mutton chops. There we go. And kind of pronounce those mutton chops on this side too. Okay. Oh, and Concept Sama made it to the party as well. Okay, moving on to the next character. Now this head shape is the exact opposite of the previous one. I'm going to go ahead and make this like a female character. Just a nice little lady across the street. Or down the street. Give her some eyelashes. Give her a scarf too. Because she's a very, very kindly lady. Knits her own scarf, and I'm going to go ahead and give her some huge tatas. No. Now this head, just very circular. There's like nothing distinctive about it. You know, there's like nothing special about this face. There's really nothing going on. He's just fucking loser. I mean, good grief. But nah. Let's see what kind of character I can throw in here. I'm gonna go ahead and start off with the eyebrows again. I'm a fan of eyebrows, especially like unique eyebrows and such. Hmm. There we go. Just more or less feeling this character out. Started off with the eyebrows, gave him some tired looking, like squinty eyes, little furrowed brow, really like solid but wide nose, some thick, like sneery lips. And with that kind of expression, just have him like chewing on a cigar. Let's light that sucker up. Puff, puff, puff. Yeah. Kind of give him a bit of a scruff too. Just that whole haven't shaved in a couple of days type of look. Not give him a neck. Just head just seems to just sit directly on top of his shoulders. There we go. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and like give him a tie too, and a suit. Sweet. Next, now this is a pretty interesting shape. More or less already determines where this this character is facing. Hmm. Hmm. Give him a bit of facial accessory too. Throwing some glasses there. Yeah. That's another four faces done. Hmm. There's only one thing that comes to mind with this shape. Just put some flames on the skull because he's our friendly neighborhood Ghost Rider. Oh yeah, he's got to have the leather jacket too. Just checking out the chat. Cool. Hmm. All right. Two more faces to go. I think I'm going to do another like bushy-eyed character. One more face. I'm going to start out with like a somewhat of a pug nose or whatever. Hmm. Hmm. And there we have it. Just a bunch of cartoony faces made out of a bunch of random shapes. And guess that does it for this How to Art session. um, yeah, like I hope for those of you who watched, I hope you found value in this session. If you have any ideas for any future how to art tutorials, go ahead and leave your comments below, or send me a message, however, to any of the websites that um, the art forums that I'm a member of, or any of my social media sites or whatnot. But yeah, I guess I'll just go ahead and wrap this up. Covered the Cartoony Faces, I guess. So thanks to all those who dropped by, Cal Larkin, Skullhead, Concept Sama, and yeah, that's about it. Cal Larkin's asking for a feet tutorial next. Yeah, I can do that. I'll draw all them feats. I think I've already done one, but yeah, I'll do another one. Do a part 2. Why not? Yeah. So anyway, if you like this video, like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. And again, visit my links down in the description section below if you want to show your support. And please leave a comment. Just let me know how I'm doing, or if you want to leave a suggestion. And shoot, I can't remember my usual outro spiel. I already covered that all that at the beginning, I think. The website's Patreon. Check it out. If you like what you see, then go ahead and click that become a patron button. There's a lot of free content there, and there's a lot more free content over at my art blog. So check both of those out. If you want to show your support, then become a patron. If Patreon's not your thing, there's always GoFundMe. And yeah, all those links are in the description section below. So go ahead, click around, check it out, download some stuff, I guess. I don't know. But thank you. Excuse me. All right. Yeah. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I shall check y'all later. Sweet. Bye.